Hi, I'm Chrissy.
And I'm Sarah.
And welcome to the Winchester Family Reunion.
The podcast where we get together for a look back at the first season of Supernatural 20 years later. Chrissy?
Sarah?
How are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
Doing okay.
Just okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just doing okay too, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I got a flu shot yesterday, and it's kicking my ass. I'm feeling real tired. Hey, everybody out there, though, get your flu shots.
Get your flu shot and COVID shot, please.
If you can, because the world's stupid.
It's dumb and bad. Agreed.
But at least try to get your flu shot.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that it's kicking your butt. That sounds no good.
It's okay. I'm feeling better because I'm hanging out with you.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
That's terrible. That's the nicest thing.
Well, I was gonna ask how our lead up here to spooky season is going. We are on that Halloween tiptoeing up closer and closer. What's that like for you? What do you got going on?
As the horror spooky girl aficionado, it's great. I've already been decorated for a while. I watched a scary movie on a couple of days ago.
Nice.
Was really good, but also it's been in my brain.
Wait, which movie?
Bring Her Back. It's an A24. There's some body horror in it that I'm not a fan of always. Like, I like horror, but sometimes when it gets... I physically put my hand up like an old lady to be like, no, I can't watch this part. I can't. It's too much.
No way. This one, did it just come out recently? I feel like actually I have heard of that.
Yeah, it just came out recently.
Okay.
Not too long ago, and it just released on HBO Max like on Friday or a couple of days ago or whatever. So I watched it, and I was like, Jesus Christ. We can
a little bit much even for you.
We can cut this out or spoilers or whatever, but there's a part where there's like a knife and a mouth situation and chewing on the knife.
Nope.
And I can't. Yeah, see?
Good night and good luck and goodbye. Oh my God, no.
Simply
no.
It was a bit much for me even.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's different. I feel like that's body horror, gory stuff. I feel like is a little bit different than your,
jump scares.
Stuff.
Like, I enjoyed jump scares and slashers and stuff. This was definitely supernatural / psychological with some body horror mixed in, and it was the body horror that I was just like,
totally.
I can't.
It's a little bit much.
Yeah, it's a bit much. Anyway, how was your weekend? How is your not enjoying spooky season going for you?
Well, actually, so I'm doing two things right now. Well, one I'm not doing. One is happening to me. I live in an area where we have an infestation of these spiders.
Oh, no! Yeah. I don't like the spider ones!
And I won't go into detail. Just suffice to say they are everywhere. And their webs are very big and huge, so I feel like I'm already kind of in living. I don't need to decorate because the spiders are literally everywhere around my house. It's bad. So that's what's going on with me. Oh, and my book club picked. You giving me a face.
I was definitely frowny facing through all of that.
You were. Believe me, I could go into detail. I won't.
I don't like it.
It's bad, and no one should have to deal with this. And my book club selected a spooky book, which I'm a little nervous about, but I did start it today. It's called We Used to Live Here, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I actually started it today, and I did a little walk. And while I was walking, I had my Kindle and I was walking and reading. And I was like, okay, I mean, this is fine to be walking and reading. Will I read it in my house now when it's dark? I will not. So we'll see how this goes for me. I think I'm only about 20% done.
You should let me know if it ends up being good, because I've seen it around the TikTokies.
Okay.
And was curious if it was any good. Speaking of TikTok, hello, people from TikTok.
People from TikTok.
I think that most of you are here because of TikTok, and I appreciate it, and thank you so much. And we love you.
Yeah, we love it. We're so excited. Just like, it always is so funny. You kind of do feel like you're in your own little corner of the world where you're like, well, I like this thing and I don't know if anybody else does. And it turns out a lot of people do. So if you like what we like or you don't like what we like and you want to tell us about it, just whatever, man, tell us, Yeah. I'm so curious to hear from everybody and especially looking way, way back at this first season. It's fun. It's fun to hear from people.
It is fun to hear from people. Yeah. I have a little remembrance also from a previous episode. I think it was the last one, but I don't remember. We were talking about Logan Huntsberger.
Yes.
His name
Gilmore Girls.
Yes. His name is Matt, not Mark or whatever I said. Zucri. Yeah, it's Matt Zucri. And so I'm sorry about that. His name will always be Logan Huntsberger to me. So
I honestly, in all of my I've never heard of a Matt involved in any kind of Gilmore Girls. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard of Dean, I've heard of Logan, I don't know. I've never heard of this person, so I don't know.
Like I said, he was on The Resident.
Okay.
And another thing, this is from 2 episodes ago. These are just things I thought of. I know.
We're correcting as we go.
It's not really correcting. This one is just, we were talking about slow-mo, and does it actually ever make anything better?
Yes.
I have one.
Please.
Thor Ragnarok. At the end. When Thor is jumping and Led Zeppelin is playing and there's lightning everywhere.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Agreed.
I got to give that to the slow-mo.
Yeah. We gotta start making a list so that we can come back to this every single time and be like, I know we're on episode 45, but I do have to add more to the slow-mo list. Yeah. So we're gonna keep that up. We'll keep you guys updated on that one.
They'll be waiting with bated breath, I'm sure.
100%. 100%, yes.
All right. So we are now going to watch the show. And do you remember what we were watching?
I do. It's A Little Miss Bloody Mary.
Ooh, Bloody Mary. Okay, and that
episode 5.
And that was written by Eric Kripke, Ron Milbauer, and Terry Hughes Burton, and it was directed by Peter Ellis.
I am surprised at how many of the front-loaded episodes Kripke did right. That's interesting. I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah. When you really think about it, though, it's not super surprising. This was his
baby.
His baby.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going Bloody Mary. What is your rating before we get to it?
I feel like this is one that I don't have a lot of memories of. I mean, maybe a couple things here and there, but it's kind of not a very memorable one. I'm gonna go 7.5, 7.5. How about you?
This one's never been one of my favorites, so I'm not. I'm gonna piss somebody off. I'm just not really looking forward to rewatching it because I don't remember much about it. But what I do remember, I'm just like, it's all right. I think my rating before would probably be like a 6.5. I'm being generous, I think.
Okay. Wow.
But I know, sad that it's a 6.5 and it's generous, but it's not Bugs level.
Hey.
But my brain just doesn't ever seem to go, I want to rewatch Bloody Mary. So
no, that is true. I feel like this is definitely not like a put it on because it's a rewatch one, but yeah, maybe it'll have some little nugs of goodness,
little nuggets.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to it.
All right.
And we're back.
We're back. What did you think?
What did I think? We'll get to it.
Holy shit. We're coming out real strong.
It's just, I mean, it's just not one of my favorite episodes.
I got you.
We'll get to some parts where I'm just like, are you kidding me?
I did have a couple of those too where I was just like,
really?
Basically these dumb bitches.
Yeah.
Oh, golly.
Okay, so we start off, obviously, 3, like, little girls. I don't know how old they are. Tweens, looks like.
Tweens. Mm-hmm.
Playing truth or dare, right?
Just girls doing normal sleepover things.
Okay,
like...
but my first thought on that really was, do kids still do that? Do you think that
kids still have sleepovers?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm sure that
I have no children, so I can't tell you.
No children here. Oh my God, words! No children here either. But like sleepovers, possibly.
I guess I could see that.
But do they still like play truth or dare?
Man, that's a hard one.
They have
video
video games. They have phones. They make TikToks.
I guarantee it's mostly, look, I'm not going to be an old person about this because it's not, I was going to say I guarantee they're all going to just be like making TikToks or whatever, but no, I'm sure there's probably young kids out there who are like, no, I want to play like a board game. Let's play some D&D or whatever.
Yeah, but 3 girls?
I don't know.
Like, do they still play Bloody Mary? So does like...
So doubtful.
I mean, I barely played Bloody Mary.
I never.
No?
Never in my life. I was a scaredy cat to begin with.
I mean, that's true. But, I mean, it was just the first thing. I was like, do kids still do this? Do they get up to these kind of shenanigans like they used to?
Such a good question.
Anyway.
I must know.
So they do the whole Bloody Mary in the bathroom, freak out. The dad comes in and goes up the stairs.
I said as he was walking up the stairs, I was like, well, the problem is this house already has too many mirrors. So that's problem number 1.
Yeah, get ready. Why do you have so many mirrors?
Why do you have so many mirrors in the hallway? He's like straight in a picture frame.
He's all vain. He's like, I just need to look how cool I look. And then
he goes to the bathroom and looks in his little medicine cabinet mirror and is like, what? And his eyeballs are bleeding. What? What does that mean?
I don't know. It's just like, okay, I mean, I guess that would be scary if you were looking in the mirror and all of a sudden your eyeballs started bleeding.
Well,
and then it's just blood everywhere. I just hit the microphone. Sorry about that.
Well, but the thing too is that the girls even said, or whichever one was talking about the legend, is that she comes and scratches out your eyeballs. It's not that the eyeballs like disintegrate in your head. So kind of you're being set up to think that something's going to come and like, like.
Yeah, scratch the eyeballs.
Yeah,
not just like they liquefy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the older daughter, Donna, comes home. And as she's walking up the stairs, every single time, drives me crazy. I hate it.
I wrote it down too. I said, thanks, Dad. And the way that she says it and the way that her face goes, I was like, oh, God.
I'm sure she's a very nice woman in real life.
I'm
but
sure.
In the show, I wanted to punch her in her face.
Well,
like,
especially
thanks, Dad. I'm like, who? Really?
Especially for what she does later. Come on now. I mean, I know she's grieving, but my goodness.
What a B word. And then she comes up. Although, when she comes up, her outfit is like peak 2005.
Oh, I wrote somewhere further down. I was like, there's so much about this. It's like the outfits, the hair, the makeup, peak mid 2000s.
And I love it.
Yeah.
So much. I do love that. But she finds her dad, screams. And we get
cold open.
We get that cold open. And then we get Sam again.
Ugh.
with his nightmares.
Poor Sam with the terrifying Jessica nightmares. That would be scary. I would be scared. And he's just trying so hard to sleep. Can't get any sleep. I do like how that carries over from the last episode of, like, Dean's like, are you sleeping? And he's like, meh.
It's
and
fine.
Then he finally, Then he finally does get a little bit of sleep, and he gets, nightmare.
I mean, if I saw what he saw, I would have nightmares.
Yeah.
As well.
Same.
But here we are, back on the hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And I love, as they're going in, we have Dean first catching the doctor's name, so he can use that in the lie that he's gonna tell.
Love that. Mm-hmm.
And I just love how they show us their tricks to find the thing that they can lie about, so they can get the information.
It's because it's like they didn't even talk about it beforehand. They just, well, first of all, they go into the morgue just completely dressed up like normal, which I think is funny. But then they come up with the whole scheme of, like, oh yeah, we're college kids and we're working on a paper, and it's like, oh, okay, sure, that seems somewhat believable. But that asshole didn't believe them.
Yeah. Finally, Dean's figuring out that flirty Dean doesn't always work.
Can't flirt his way through everything, sadly. So what does Sam do? He pulls out a couple dollar bills and hands them over for bribing.
Yeah, and then that moment we get, like, another glimpse into their life.
Yeah.
So, like, the first episode we have, like, Dean and Sam talking about how they use fake names to get credit cards, and here they're talking about winning poker games, and, like, you kind of figure out,
I earned that money. You won it in a poker game. Yeah.
And, like,
it's beautiful
how they earn their lives, because sometimes you wonder when you've been watching a show for a long time, like, how do they have money to keep getting hotel rooms and whatever? It's kind of cool to, like, this is how they earn their livelihood. This is their whole life is just scams and hustles.
And Dean's, like, so chill with it, and Sam's the one who's just like, ugh.
I don't like this life, guys. Also, why is it so goddamn dark in the morgue?
It's pretty dark. Yeah, you think that they would be wanting to shed a little bit more light in there to do their medical shenanigans, but what do I know?
I mean, I know that sometimes when you go into, like, the way that they show hospitals being so goddamn dark, I hate it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have never been into a hospital where I was like, I can't see anything.
No. Many a times I have been in a hospital for reasons, and I can tell you,
it's never dark.
Very bright, very sterile.
Even at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
There's a light. There's lights on everywhere.
But we do see the body of Mr. Shoemaker, I believe is his name.
Yes.
And I just wrote in all caps, ugh, don't show them. I want to be seeing some nasty ass.
Yeah.
His eyeballs all liquefied. Gross.
It is pretty gross. And what also terrible coroner to be like, yeah, it was a stroke. In what fucking world?
In what world, my friend? Yeah, that's no thanks.
And then after that, I love that they're coming down those stairs. Those iconic hospital stairs.
Mm-hmm.
That they've used so many times for filming.
I know. Yeah, off the top of my head, immediately, it's in My Time of Dying.
Yes.
That's when Dean's coming down the stairs in the scrubs. And
yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's in more. And I think that I was watching some of the 20th reunion interviews. And they were talking about this location, and then they said it was haunted.
Yes, I think that's the one that they said used to be an old psychiatric hospital.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. And they're just casually doing a little filming in there.
And then I love this line that Dean says as they're coming around. How many times in Dad's long career has it actually been a freak medical thing and not sign of awful supernatural death? Almost never.
Never. I mean, yeah. Dean is 100% right there.
Yeah.
So they go, just casually walk into the wake of Mr. Shoemaker, just letting themselves in. And kind of asking around like you do at a wake. You just start asking questions.
And they walk in just like it's no big deal. in
No
those
big deal.
outfits.
Yeah. I mean, Dean does say, oh, I do feel a little underdressed.
But they literally have, like, the biggest balls.
Yeah,
like,
truly.
They just walk into places. They don't worry about being rude or uncouth.
It's that confidence, man.
And they just start asking questions. I could never.
I could never. My anxiety, my crippling anxiety would never let me.
Showing up to a funeral in jeans, I'd rather die.
Oh my God, I know. Yeah, they just... Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I had a work retreat this week, and they said it was casual, and I panicked about wearing jeans. The first day I didn't wear jeans, because I was like, they're kidding. And then I saw other people, and I was like, okay, I will wear them. But obviously, no way, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I think if people say, yeah, casual, you kind of need to specify a little bit. Be like, okay, what kind of cash are we talking?
It's a work thing. Like a funeral, I'm not going to... Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. But they walk in, they ask... I somehow immediately find the immediate family members of the dad and talk to both of the daughters. And the older daughter is just bummed and sad, obviously. But then the younger one is like, no, I did this. And both Sam and Dean are like, what do you mean? And then, yeah, the girl's like, well, it's because I played Bloody Mary. And then Dean said, I think it's Dean who says, couldn't be Bloody Mary because your dad didn't say it. And I was like, I just love the little bit of logic that they tried to inject in there. That's kind of fun. But then they're doing it at the wake. And I'm just like, I don't know, I'm like, what a strange thing. Like, okay, yeah, let's actually talk about Bloody Mary while we're like mourning your dad,
yeah.
you know?
Little awkward.
The logic of it.
But I also, that little scene, I love how Sam gets down on her level to listen. Sam in that moment is really good at being the active listener and making her feel safe.
Yeah.
And I do think that Dean's line of, well, he didn't say it, did he? Kind of is questioning, but also comforting at the same time.
Comforting, yeah. Because that would call me to be like, well, no, yeah. I mean, based on the quote-unquote rules.
The rules, yeah.
That is the way that it should be. Yeah, that he didn't say it, so why would he die? Yeah. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah. And then I can't remember if it's in this scene. Oh, no, they go upstairs, I think, and they talk about it. And Sam says, like, who hasn't played Bloody Mary? Or everyone's played Bloody Mary. But and I was like, Sam,
stop.
I have never played Bloody Mary. Not once in my life.
No, sir, excuse me. No, not me. Not here. No. I think I only played it like once. And I was like, no, she didn't come and kill me. So I guess it's not real.
I mean, I also never did like a Ouija board or anything. Like or a light as a feather stuff of a board. Never did any of that stuff. I mean, half of this was because I was raised very religious. So, you know, that kind of made things a little bit.
I was raised heathen, so
you were a total heathen.
Total heathen. So I have played with a Ouija board. And I also have played light as a feather, stiff as a board.
None of this is surprising to me.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board does work.
I can't talk about this.
I don't think it's a spell. I think it's just somehow it's a mind trick.
It's just like it's a. I saw something on TikTok about it. Like it's the way everybody lifts up together. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
But let's not spoil the magic.
Oh, you're right. No, it's definitely magical. Sorry.
Spirits. Yeah.
I do also. They're just with their giant, huge balls walking around the house.
Yeah, man. Up in the bathroom, just looking around.
And I do like though that Sam keeps like not saying Bloody Mary in front of the mirror.
Yeah, he's like, you know who. Both of them say you know who, which I thought was very funny.
But yeah, no, I could never be a hunter.
No,
I would be so worried.
I'm too much of a scaredy. But then they get caught. But I do love. I totally got thrown because I was like, who is this random girl? Like, I completely forgot that it was not the daughter, but this like other side rando who like comes and intercepts them, and she's all like, hello, what are you doing up here? And questions them. And then is that when they give her their card?
Yes.
Yeah. So then they say like, hey, if you hear anything, see anything, whatever, just let us know. Give us a call.
And then they go to the library.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever noticed that Sam always calls it a library?
I think I have. I feel like I remember hearing that or something about his Texas accent or something.
He says library, and
Library.
he also says ancient.
Yes, that I have recognized many, many times. Ancient, yes.
But he doesn't say library. He says library.
Oh.
Also,
Sweet
why does the
boy.
fact that the library computers are down matter? They have a laptop.
I mean, oh, I guess that's true. Well, was this before like public Wi-Fi?
I did write that. Why was Wi-Fi? Was it not a thing back then?
Maybe.
I honestly don't remember.
Maybe you had to hook into the landline or whatever.
However, later in the episode, they get on the laptop and he's printing out fucking pictures.
I know. I did write that down too. That's so funny.
So obviously, there's some sort of internet.
Something. Well, I think one of the running gags in especially the season 1, season 2 was that like they could just pick up Wi-Fi anywhere. Like it was this magical thing that they could just do. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? If it works for the story, it works. It's fine. But yes, the computer's a library down, so it takes them a while to do some digging on Bloody Mary and who Mary is, and did any of the Marys in the city die in front of a mirror? Did they kill her, kill themselves, whatever? Like, so they're doing some research. And while they're doing this research, we cut away to the girl who ran into them in the hall.
Charlie.
She's on
Her name's Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie. Driving back, and she's on the phone with another rando.
Jill.
Jill.
Her name's
Me,
Jill.
yes. This is when I did write down, I was like, oh my God, all the girls' fashions in this app. It's so mid-2000s. I love it. Like, especially her. I was just like, and especially got like the thin brows, and I don't know. It was great.
Did you? I
mean, I didn't love it, but it just, I reminisced.
I hate the scene.
It's so bad.
Much. It's
I was
so
like, this
bad.
dumb bitch.
It's not only she's dumb, but it's also so acting.
Yes, it's very acting.
And thank you. There's just weird long pauses. Like they didn't get the timing right on how they spliced it together or recorded it, because obviously they're not talking on the phone. Sorry if I ruined the movie magic for you. But when she goes, no, I really hate it. It really was driving me.
I will say though,
crazy.
She did do a good job with the reflection being different.
Yeah.
That is creepy to me, and her like staring at herself, the reflection thing. Ooh, I did not like that.
Not a fan. Although she does
No.
wipe the wrong side of her face first.
Oh no, that I didn't notice.
I was staring really hard because I was annoyed. Also, how did I not remember that they played Fall Out Boy here?
Oh yeah, I was like, wait, is this?
It is.
This had to have been like when Fall Out Boy was like new, brand new, because that became like an epic thing in 2007, 8, something like that. I want to say.
So they got
the
it
whole
for
emo scene.
They got it for cheap.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's wild.
But then the pretty blonde, she gets it,
She gets it.
and we go back
Kill the boy.
to more nightmare
Yeah. Why'd you let me fall asleep?
because I'm an awesome
I'm an
brother.
awesome brother. Aw, love it.
Why are we
Aw,
twins that we mention the same things?
No, because it's iconic. It's
It is
so
iconic.
good.
Also, the lighting in this hotel room was really good. Did you notice
It was really good. Actually, a lot of the lighting later on too, like when they're talking to the sheriff who had the files that he saved originally or whatever, like, the lighting in there is so gorgeous. It like the slice of light that falls right on that guy's face. Oh my God, it's amazing. Anyway, so while Sam was sleeping, Dean was doing some research, and he's like, yeah, I didn't really find anything. Found this, found that. Didn't really make sense. And a giant mirror fell on a guy named Dave, which I loved.
Again, we wrote the same thing down because that is a great line.
Such a good line. But poor Sam, he really does look exhausted.
He does.
He looks so tired. But then they get a phone call, and it is Charlie freaking out. And they go to Jill's house because now they're in cahoots.
They are in cahoots now.
They're in cahoots because she's like, oh shit, like this is real.
There's real things happening. Oh my god.
Oh my god. And then so yes, she lets him into Jill's house, and they start looking around.
And what do we have?
So
we have another line.
We have another line. It is because they use the camcorder, and the camcorder has night vision. And Dean does this little coquettish little look, and he says, "Do I look like Paris Hilton?" Now, some of you might be wondering, what does that mean? What do you mean, does it look like Paris Hilton? Well, around this time, Paris Hilton, unfortunately, became victim of a sex tape mishap, and it was released. Or wait, did she put it out, or did it
I think hers was a leak.
It was leaked, yeah. So anyway,
because there was a huge influx of sex tapes leaking in the 2000s. Right.
Yeah,
so many.
That was like such a thing back then. I feel like I haven't heard of one. I mean, because now it's just like Instagram, TikTok, like whatever. Like it doesn't matter.
Well, but maybe they figured out don't fucking film yourself or having sex.
Yeah.
Why was everyone doing that? Why was everyone filming themselves having sex? I don't want to see myself having sex.
I mean, maybe to send to their significant other.
However, I don't have a body like Paris Hilton or Kim Kardashian. Maybe if I looked like that, it would be different.
But on the flip side, fucking Hulk Hogan did it too. So, like, not all of it. What? I know. Let's not think about it. Anyway, we're moving on. So, yes. They look around, use their little night vision, and I think Sam spots some funky, like, drippings coming off the mirror, I guess. So they take off the mirror.
Yeah.
Peel open the back.
Find that name. Gary Bryman.
Find a name.
And
Gary
a handprint.
Bryman.
And that handprint.
That sucks.
And they go find research that shows that he was a young boy killed in a hit and run. And the description of the car matches Jill's car. Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, it is so convenient that Mary helps them and puts their, like, name on the thing where she's haunting them, you know? Like, that's just so helpful. We love that.
Yes. Thanks, Mary.
Thanks, Mary. She's a real pal. She's helping.
She is helping. And then they go to the shoemaker house.
Well, this was the part where they're printing out the photos, and I was just like, they're just like printing the photos at the hotel. I was like,
you just have a portable printer.
Just a portable printer, and it's like boom, boom, just like spitting out like photos.
Printers aren't even that fast now.
No, I know. I was like, damn, where'd you get this printer? Like, let me have one. Shit. But I guess too, they do. I was like, but I was also like, you know, they do end up putting a whole bunch of stuff around their hotel room too. Like, I mean, maybe it's more like newspaper clippings, but they're doing the like Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny red tape, Carol, you know, thing. So, so, you know, maybe that's why they have the printer, because they're just like, looking at it on the laptop's not enough. I need to print that shit out.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then they go back to the shoemaker house, and that they find Linda Shoemaker inscribed on the mirror, who was the name of the dude who died. She died suspiciously after a sleeping pill overdose.
Yeah, very suspiciously. So they don't really like follow that so much. I mean, maybe it was an accident. You know, they don't really kind of say. But maybe the husband did kill her. Who knows?
Maybe he did. Maybe it ends up being more like what happened with Charlie's situation, where he just kind of knew that she was really depressed and didn't stop. Like, who knows?
Could be. Could be. Yeah. So then, let's see. What do they do? The next thing I have is they just go to Indiana to talk to the cop, but I'm trying to remember how they figured out. I guess they did some
because when
research.
They were doing the printing out stuff, when they start doing, because that's after they find the mother's name on the mirror.
Yes.
And then they go, and then that's when they're printing, and they find when they're doing all that research, he says he went outside the bounds of Indiana.
Oh, right.
And was like, like, there's nobody here. I have to search somewhere else. And that's when he finds someone died named Mary in front of a mirror. And that's when they find Mary Worthington. And then they travel to wherever she is. I think that's in Indiana, and the story is in Ohio. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, because I guess there was a mirror that was sold and given to maybe they find out later.
They find that out when they go there, because then...
Yes, because they go to Indiana, they talk to the cop who investigated it. Yeah. And they're like, cool, man, this is a great lead. And he's like, I love the cops, or the detective or whatever, he's like, I shouldn't have a copy of these files. And Dean just gives this like, this like, all right.
I like you.
I like you. Yeah. But he's very helpful. Gives him a ton of info.
Yes.
And he asks, Dean or Sam asks, where was she buried? Well, nope, she was cremated. Poses a problem. So now they think,
maybe she's
still
trapped
exists.
in the mirror. Yeah.
Maybe she's trapped in the mirror.
And
I was gonna say, but then we cut to them at the school, Charlie and Donna, and Charlie, I think, maybe goes a little far off. That like, I would just be like, don't give specifics. You don't need to talk about Bloody Mary, because then that's just gonna make Donna say it. You know, like just chill. Yeah. Anyway, these girls are idiots.
She says it in the mirror. Too.
But of course, given the luck that everybody's having, it doesn't affect Donna, because I guess maybe she doesn't have anything to be guilty for. But Charlie does. And oh no, she's haunted now. And screaming throughout the school and throwing chairs. Holy shit.
She's a really good screamer.
She's a great screamer.
And that's, where we find out that she has the pattern that everyone else has had, is where you are killed because you have a secret where somebody died.
Aww.
She's all distraught, and I do...
freaking out.
...think that her having a terrible boyfriend and him saying he was going to kill himself and her saying go ahead and him doing it is so awful.
It's awful.
To put on someone.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I did put, and maybe we could talk about this later, but I was like, girl... this is not your fault.
No.
Like, that is that guy's fault. Not shit's on him.
I mean, the person who killed himself, did it. But the guilt.
The guilt.
Of saying, go ahead.
Yeah.
Must be so terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, but he also threatened her, like, as like a...
He was an asshole. Fuck that guy.
He was an asshole. Like, killed himself because she left. Like, come on. Ugh. Asshole.
What a dick. What a fucking dick. She should not feel guilt, but you would
still feel guilty. You would. But I was like, yeah, girl, I'd be terrified too, but also having those boys comfort me, yes.
I mean, please. Let's do it. And then we finally get a real heart-to-heart in the car.
Loved that whole conversation. Loved it. Dean hates the idea of Sam summoning her in the mirror. And you can see it in Dean's face. You know that's what Sam is going to say before Sam even, like, completes the idea. And Dean hates it.
But the one thing that I thought was, holy shit. They literally just spend their lives keeping secrets from one another.
It's true.
So we have season 1, they hold back. They keep secrets. And that follows them throughout the whole fucking series.
Yeah.
I don't want to put you out. This is my burden to bear. And it always fucks them over in the end, but they continue to do it. I mean, in this case, it's kind of lucky. So they have, like, the ability to call Mary. But still, I hate that they always...
I know.
Keep things from each other. Sam is also really bad about keeping secrets. I feel like he's worse at keeping secrets than Dean is.
Oh, Dean will stuff that shit so far down.
He's stuffing it down that no one will ever see it again. Yeah, but Sam is also really bad about keeping that secret, but he keeps it because he thinks Dean will judge him.
Right. And Sam, it'll eat away at him.
It'll eat away and he'll tell him anyway. But, like,
yeah.
Dean keeps his secrets because he's judging himself.
Oh, 100%. Yes.
Sam keeps them because he's worried that Dean will judge him, is what I feel like.
Yeah. So they're driving. Sam suggests this, but Dean pulls over, literally stops the car because Sam isn't saying that he feels guilty, but Dean knows he feels guilty.
Mm-hmm.
He knows. It's gonna kill you, he says. It's gonna kill you. And I was like, this combo is so good. I love it.
I love their little hearts in the car. I mean, they're iconic for a reason, but this one being the real first one where it's
a
actually
big one.
Stop, talk.
And Dean is like so upset that Sam didn't tell him something.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, no, I don't like it. It's not going to happen. Forget it. And then his face when Sam's like, you got to let me do this.
I have to do it.
I'm like, oh my God. This is why I love this show.
Oh, I love it.
So they go to the antique store or thrift store or whatever it was that
I think it's antique.
That the mirror gets put into.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh man, it's like looking for a mirror in a mirror factory. What a shame.
You're so dumb.
There are a lot of mirrors there.
Looking for a mirror in a mirror factory?
Yeah, man.
That was the daddiest dad joke I've ever.
Yes. I'm sorry. But oh no, they tripped the alarm.
Of course they did.
Mm-hmm.
Why did they look for an... Well, it's because they're stupid. I forget.
I love them, but sometimes they're stupid.
Sometimes they're very stupid. And then trip the alarm. What mirror? They found it. Oh no, cops are coming. And they go.
Mm-hmm.
Sam's standing in front of that mirror.
Just waiting, watching.
She comes, and this is... I didn't remember that Sam was having visions even before the pilot. Does that make sense?
I forgot that too. Yeah.
That he dreamed it would happen because he says to her, like,
completely forgot that.
You've been having those dreams for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
He was only with Dean for a couple of days.
Yeah.
I mean, but this is the weird thing that carries on to forward. You probably didn't catch it the first time you watched it. I know I didn't. That they're saying he dreamed about it. He was having visions about it. Mm-hmm. Because dreams are dreams.
That's true.
So
but didn't he start off with dreams and then they were happening when he was awake? Like, that's what it kind of, like, evolved into?
Yeah, but dreams are... You can dream about someone dying and they don't die, right?
Uh-huh.
Why would he feel guilt that he dreamt about her dying and not telling her if he hadn't had something like this happen before?
Well,
where
the only
he's been
reason
having
why...
visions. Does that make sense?
Well, the only thing I can think of why is because that was how his mom died. And I'm sure that was like something, you know, he's been told before in the past and it's like, it is a little suspicious that I'm seeing Jess dying in the same way. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's just as simple as that, but my brain went to like, he's not just having a dream, he's having visions.
Yeah.
And they don't really bring that up till later in the season, that he's having visions. And it made me kind of, as he was saying this, going, he's saying in this mirror, I'm having visions. You were envisioning it for weeks. You knew it was going to happen. Making me go, they never really talk about it, but was he having some sort of psychic abilities before?
Well before.
And he was like, I should have warned her, but I didn't because I didn't think it would happen, even though I've been having things happen.
Right. No, that's a good question. I mean, it also makes me wonder too, is the person that he sees, that he's talking to, is that like his subconscious? is that actually Mary somehow tapping into his subconscious? Or is that like, you know, what is procuring these thoughts? How does Mary get this information? Because if it's more of like a subconscious thing and that's his subconscious telling himself
that he's guilty, he's at fault. Good call. That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Dean goes out to see what the ruckus is, and he's like, shit, cops. Remaining ACAB once again.
I love when he just kind of is trying to lie, and then he's like, I don't have time for this.
He's like, fuck it. And just like punches out the cops. I was like, damn, okay. Oh my God.
And then Big Brother Dean comes in and saves the day.
Yeah, smashes that mirror. Oh, jeez.
And
love it.
Oh my God, when he is like screaming Sammy and grabbing his face.
Oh.
I guess he's not really screaming, but he's like, Sammy! Sammy! Grabbing his face.
And Sam.
Oh,
I love it. Oh, I was also going to mention when Sam was like hitting the mirrors with the crowbars. I was like, I bet Jared had a blast doing that.
You would think it would be so much fun.
I would have fun with that. Oh, man. But yes, they're like, Sammy, it's Sam. And then they're like, phew, okay, well, that's done.
And
Glad
then
we
she
got that over with.
crawls out of the mirror.
Yep.
I did not like that.
Ring style. If we can everybody think back to in 2005 when The Ring came out. 2004, whatever it was. Yeah.
It's terrifying. That movie was actually pretty scary.
Oh, that movie was too scary. And no, thank you. But I did watch it.
I didn't remember that she ring crawled out of the mirror, if you want me to be honest.
Bad stuff.
Does this little with the cracky
spider
knuckle?
hands.
I don't like it. And then, but why is Dean eyes bleeding?
Yes. Okay. So I remember this being a whole point of conversation in fandom for so long, as the fandom speculating about why Dean cried blood. What did he have to hide? I guess there was at one point something about a storyline that Kripke was maybe going to do about why why he felt guilty about something. Who knows? Maybe that was the case, or maybe just Dean in general feeling guilty because that's like his middle freaking name.
Oh yeah,
guilt, and he's just guilty about everything. Who knows? But man, I remember back in the day there were some great fics about that, of like things in the past that he felt guilty about and stuff. Oh man, good stuff.
And then her weird melty effects of her dying.
I did like the little splash, splash of blood there she gave at the end.
Of blood that turns into like glass. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I dug that. Cool. But her weird like melty not a fan.
We're like CJ's still. We're getting a little bit.
We're
better.
getting better.
We're getting a little bit better. Yeah. But Dean holds up the mirror against her. Because he's so smart. That's pretty smart. But again, you're like, oh, so she's subjected to the same laws of physics. Like, she was the one that perpetrated this whole thing happening, and yet she is still chained to that same logic of it. And I just think that's interesting.
That is interesting. I like it when they use the spirits.
Smarts.
I like it when they use the spirits' logic that's against them. I think it's a fun, smart way of doing it.
Because maybe it's because Mary believed, like, if, I don't know, whatever. She believed that it was going to happen because that's what she created herself to be, and therefore that's what it was. Anyway, Dean says, this has got to be what? Like 600 years bad luck? For you boys, yes. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. There is 14 more seasons.
That's what I wrote.
At
least 15 more years of best for you guys. Sorry about it. But then we have another heart-to-heart. We got 2 heart-to-hearts in the car in one episode.
So #blessed.
Fuck yes. Also, stop keeping secrets, you fuck faces.
I know.
Literally, stop it.
It's not helpful to anybody. But this is the beginning. They don't know that yet. You would think in like season 2, season 3 that they would be wiser and be like, you know what? We can't keep secrets. But no. I did note that when Charlie's in the backseat and Jensen and Dean turns around and is looking back at her, he looks like he's wearing lipstick. in that
I
scene.
didn't
I don't know
notice.
why. Yeah, his lips are like bright red. I'm like, hello. But yes,
he would been smooching.
he's been smooching. And so then she goes and they're like, hey, you know, if anything happens, just let us know. So then, yes, they have the heart to heart. Oh, and before that, Sam tells Charlie, sometimes bad things just happen. And I was like, you know what? You know what, Sam? I'm going to keep that truth and hold that close to my heart.
Because sometimes bad shit does just happen.
Sometimes bad shit just happens, yeah. Yeah. And then he says, you're my brother and I'd die for you, but there's some things I need to keep for myself. And I was like, yeah, not for long.
Stop it. Stop
Yeah.
it.
I mean, things will come to light here pretty quickly.
Just stop it. Why don't you guys just
know.
hug each other and tell each other your stories and tell each other your secrets and have a long hug and cry? Please stop being weird men.
Emo boys. I know. Men would rather go hunting and
Literally.
kill vampires than go to therapy.
Then have an emotion.
Yes. But then they're driving along and Sam looks out the window and sees this absolutely gorgeous shot of Jess standing
it's so
by
pretty.
that Greek restaurant, which I always remember.
Same.
I'm like, oh, it's that Greek restaurant. All right. Anyway, she
side
just
note,
looks
real quick.
gorgeous.
Did we eat at that Greek restaurant? Or did we go there?
If we didn't, we passed by it. We did at one point go to Vancouver and pinned on the map all the places. I mean, this was season 4. Long time. No, it had to have been earlier than that. It was like season 3 or something.
It was the middle
like
of season 3.
Yeah,
I think.
We went to Vancouver and went to all the places, but I'm sure we passed by it. I'm not sure if we ate there, but
anyway, sorry. She looks amazing. That white long nightgown.
Love.
The way her hair is flowing.
Oh my god.
The slow-mo of it all.
Hey, that is slow-mo used perfectly.
Yeah, it was good.
I'll take that. Yeah. So what do we think?
Okay. I moved it up to a 7 from a 6.5. Okay. But honestly, part of me just wants to keep it at 6.5 because I honestly think this episode, it's just so hokey. It's hokey.
It's a little hokey. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's like one of those things that's hard to turn a folklore kind of thing like that into
an episode.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's just, I don't know. The acting in it was kind of terrible. It was not real fun. Like, even, like, the monster wasn't fun. And I don't mean fun in a ha 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 kind of like laughy
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse kind of way. Or like goofy or whatever. I mean, like, sometimes the bad guys are
can be a little bit more fun.
More interesting, more whatever. This one is just kind of like, okay, sure.
Yeah. It's fine. Yeah.
It's fine.
What did I say? 7.5. I mean, I enjoyed it. I was having a good time. Some of the, the heart to heart stuff really got to me. I'll say an 8. I'll bump it up to an 8.
Ooh, look at you.
Yeah,
look at
just
you.
a half a point.
I will be honest, like, it was hard for me to want to finish this episode.
Wow.
Which means I should probably give it a lower, but it was just like, this is like, I don't have like happy fun times in this episode. They do have the really good heart to heart, but I don't know. I feel terrible being like, this is like it's just not one of my favorites.
Well, especially when you know what's coming. I feel like too, there's the bar is set pretty high with some of those episodes. So
yeah.
I get it.
But it's just not that. It's just this one is just kind of like, I mean, okay, it's an episode.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Well, do you know what next week's is?
Probably one I don't want to watch.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, let's see. Okay, we're on episode 6.
Can you remember?
Fuck. Is it home?
Nope.
No.
It's a good one.
Faith.
Nope. I'll tell you.
Do you like how I'm like, I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm feeling terrible. No, I have to guess it. Skin.
Yes!
Yay!
It's Skin. Oh my god. Very, very excited about that one. This one also has a lot of stuff around it as well. I remember the Pally Center video. Golly, what a whole trip that was. Oh man. So very, very excited about that.
Actually, I'm really excited about Skin. It should be good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to say about it?
About this episode?
Yeah. No?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So what was your favorite line?
I think I'm gonna have to go with, and a mirror fell on a guy named Dave. A giant mirror. I'm sorry, let me repeat that.
Oh, sorry,
and a giant mirror fell on a guy named Dave. How about you?
My favorite line is, "'Cause I'm an awesome brother."
Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
Love it, love it. All right.
Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode, even though I feel like crap. And I talked a little shit about this episode. I'm so sorry about it. It's just not our
we had a
favorites.
good time.
Yeah, we did. Well, we hope that you enjoyed your time here, and like, comment, and subscribe on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Hit us up on Instagram and TikTok at Winchester Family Reunion. And until next time, we've got work to do.